Okay, you should be able to hear me, right? Yeah, I can see my mic working. This is a game called Technobabylon, developed by Watch It Eye Games. I bought this a long time ago, and I never completed it. So, yeah, it's based in a cyberpunk setting, and it's a adventure point-and-click puzzle game, essentially. So, let's see.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Lala Sesame goes by Magdala in the Trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. After all, I've been planning this for years.
There's nothing like being in trance. A world built of abstracts and intellect, of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone. And disconnections. Damn. Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
See, I can't use the webcam because I'm not really sure how to set everything up with how low resolution this game has to be, and trying to fit, my webcam in there without obstructing anything. Because as you see, the bottom and the top, I could maybe put myself on the top right, but I just know I'm always going to be in the way of something that's going to happen. So I'm just going to go without the webcam for now. And, yeah. So, let's see. I'm not going to... I think that exits the trance, which is a sort of like conscious network / internet thing going on. Let's look at the news. Unable to access Shiki server, please check your network and try again. If problem persists, contact your network administrator. This is another game by them, the Blackwell Epiphany. It's called the Blackwell Legacy, I believe. I forget how many games there are in there, but there's like upwards of 7 or so. Yeah. Okay. I've done this before, so I kind of have an idea of what to do. Dear Miss Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you do not inform us of absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You have been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you will be able to improve your circumstances soon. Baron M. O'Share. Dear Sir, Miss, my name is Marcus O'Shea. Maybe it's an A, O'Shea. I am the chief financier for the Oklahoma General Martin Carter. His recent death at the hands of, maybe I shouldn't just read all this crap right now. Anyway, recent death at the hands of a rival warlord has left me 150,000 quanta of his finance. If you will allow me to transfer through your bank accounts, I can offer you a share. Yeah, so basically a scam. Hey, Dala, seems like we haven't seen you in years. No idea if you heard, but there's a big game coming up at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we can probably get you a place on the team. Do you want the extra interface speed without the extra cost? Extra speed with extra farm. Open attached image for order info. Now, I know I have to do this in order to kind of progress, even though that was a virus, essentially. Yo, Dala, good hearing from you, though I know really it means you want something. Basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you got is cracked, so you can grow it yourself. Just don't gray goo your place. It needs a few things. Water, since that's what makes 99% of it. Nutrition, it's an organism after all. Heat and the normal stuff. It caused it to break down, but this blend is activated instead. Okay. And let's end the trance. See what the real world has to offer.
Better go and talk to the building manager. Ah! Ouch! Huh? Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager. I'm trapped?
For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you. Let's see if I could...
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else. Ugh, no. Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it. Nothing in here. I usually keep clothes in here. Looks like I need to go to the support office to get more printed. Nothing in here.
Just gonna make sure I'm recording properly. Okay, everything looks good.
If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually. Nah. I'm not that hungry. The window frame is welded in. Even if I could open it, it'd be a 150-meter drop to the bottom.
A food tray obligingly pops from the machine's serving slot, completely empty. The pipes must be blocked again.
Hey, I'm hungry.
I forget exactly. I think I remember what I do. Let me eject this memory. And that chip stores all the information for like the food that you would have, I think. And let me go back to the trance, right? Yeah, so I infect the chip. I think that's what I do. And I plug it back in. Oh, that's right. that message about the wetware and everything is pretty key, because behind the shower curtain I have what's called a wetware still, and you remove the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware you've been cultivating in the still. It looks like it's grown enough to be usable by now. You use it to interface with, I guess, electronics using your consciousness, something like that. And so I believe if I put the chip back in, it'll have, you know, all sorts of problems with it, and maybe it won't come out, must be locked into place. Oops. Yeah. So interface with the food machine. You feel a flow of new data as your wetware entangles itself into the food machine systems. It's just because it's low resolution, it looks like it says entangles. And then I think we could communicate with the food machine.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Who are you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy,
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
What kind of things can you make?
Using THE's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
You're dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to Nutri-Blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained vacuum formers to recycle utensils. Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Ciao.
Bye!
Okay, now if I'm remembering correctly, I have to interface with the what is it called? Like the little thing here? Door panel, yeah. I have to interface with the door panel as well. The apartment's centralized systems speak to you more clearly than ever as your wetware joins with its systems. Now, I think I am set. But let me just get rid of these. I don't think I actually need these things. These plastic trays and utensils. I don't think I need them. And, yeah.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, milady.
What's your function?
I am the defender. I prevent intrusions upon thy fortress. The physical and the etheric.
I found you in the Doors terminal software. You're the apartment's network security, aren't you?
Quite so. Trojans and malware, flee from my presence.
But you also control the Doors security.
A vital role, milady. None shall threaten the sanctity of your domain.
What's with the knight in shiny armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, thine own.
Out of character!
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So, where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks. Tell me about yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02. Licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
Okay.
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Okay, now, forget exactly what I did. I don't think I could speak to the food machine and get anywhere.
Hi, I'm Chefy, your interactive guide to THB Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Ciao.
Bye!
Yeah, so, I'm gonna have to find out what step I'm forgetting here.
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait. Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way. Hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I think I have to, like, infect the food machine. I just can't remember how that's done. Maybe by pressing, like, these buttons enough, like, until I get the right one.
Hey, I'm hungry.
But I have to infect the food machine, like I thought I, did with the memory chip, and convince the knight to, well, basically, we'll see. Don't want to give anything away. Too much, anyway. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Hi!
Ciao.
Bye!
Okay, shoot. And what am I missing here? Error. User safety settings enabled. Unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm. To change this, please seek administrator permission. Thank you for your cooperation. THE Foods, your future on a plate.
hey, we're not children. Lousy suicide rate.
Yeah. What the heck do I do now?
Even if I cared that much about the apartment's rules, the sign's fixed to the wall. can't get a grip to open it. Not like I could fit through there anyway. It's too flimsy.
Maybe if I, like,
The wetware won't
combine
form.
something?
The wetware.
What does that say? Plastic fork is too flimsy to be of use. Utility of anything outside eating, and even that is debatable.
The wetware won't form a connect.
Okay.
I don't.
Man. I've always struggled with games like this. So my wife is really good at all these puzzle type games. I mean, I've done this before and I can't even remember how I did. To download it again? No, I don't. That's just odd. How am I supposed to get the food machine to be affected by that virus after sticking the memory chip in it didn't affect it?
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the same thing with the food machine, just same dialogue. So I have to do something with this chip, right? I already selected all of these. Nothing really happened out of that.
It's not compatible.
I mean, there is some dialogue options I haven't chose. Maybe I just have to choose those. I think that's what I'm missing out on, really. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm not in the habit of insulting machines, but I'll just have to tell her I don't like her food.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide.
Alright, I don't... Oh, wait, maybe...
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THE systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then. Will the machine work without you?
If I have an accident, the machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
Ah, there we go. So that is how I do it.
What's on your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipe data. It looks like...
Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage. You don't look so good.
It's nothing but to be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery. Ciao.
Meters in!
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
I think Chefy the chef's come down with something.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue! Foul harbinger! There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward! Stand and face me! We shall see what trial by combat makes of you!
I'm sorry, I don't quite.
Have at thee!
Well, that takes care of her.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Oh, what? That was supposed to work. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I know. Forgot to set it to metal. After a few moments of mechanical protest, the machine eventually gives in. There we are. Now I use the metal fork to pry open the door panel, right? And flip that switch or whatever the knight was talking about.
Got it.
This is it. Animus Organics. You think Central's right on this one?
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
Okay, I'm gonna end it there. That's first episode. And see you guys later.